from Heinz Field in Pittsburgh. It's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
We're at the confluence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. They love the black and gold here in the Steel City, and a few moments ago, their Steelers emerged from the Heinz Field tunnel. They're set, we're set, as the Steelers are ready to do battle with the Cincinnati Bengals.
All right, let's get it. Week 18, baby. It's been a long road to get here.
Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play. They come in off another victory a weekend ago. That ran their win streak up to 7 now.
And I think that win last week established them as Super Bowl frontrunners. They're playing with confidence and swagger, and you need that to go a long way.
And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. The Bengals offense here ready to rock and roll. Joe Burrow is the man at quarterback.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
Now the man from Kentucky, this is Lynn Bowden. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored, you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. Burrow on play action. Wide open receiver complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Brandon, lest my eyes
I guess Los Angeles won their division at 8 and 9.
I mean, that's the second time they've gone to him here on this drive.
Yeah, opening drive. That's a tone setter, right? I think they're going to be looking his way a lot.
Yeah, and I think that the way things are going right now, they like him as a featured receiver. Let's see what kind of adjustments the defense is going to make to try and take that away.
And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sidelines thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. We're doing pretty well.
Burrow throw. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. Then the Bengals take it right down and score on the opening drive. Hopkins with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
Well, that first drive was kind of rough,
so the
but
drive winds up going
it's all good.
75 yards in 7 plays, and it ends with a Bengals score. Fielded just outside the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So the Steelers offense getting set for their first drive. And leading them out there, we get a look at their 6'3" quarterback.
And what I enjoyed in preparing for this game was talking not just with the coaching staff, but with him as well. And I found it interesting that the coaching staff sees him one way, and he sees himself an entirely different way.
Yeah, one thing he said he's always working on, we know he's not bad at this, but his footwork, always wants to improve that, and that's something he's going to focus on here.
And what was so funny, what the offensive coordinator said right off the
Anthony.
top, he's got great footwork. Love his footwork. So this guy is never satisfied. Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
And they'll run for the first time with Najee Harris. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. They'll look to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A big play that time through the air. 32 yards. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. Touchdown.
Yes, sir.
Great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch.
Good shit.
And then, of course, the run after the catch that ends up in the end zone.
That's really good with the extra point. And that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away.
Yes, sir.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their 2nd drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Able to find Higgins.
Come on.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. Here we go. 2nd and 6. Here's Bowden. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a 3rd down. This defense for the Steelers, they were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
And what keyed their victory? The pass rush. Got to the quarterback 6 times for sacks, and plenty of other turbulence in the pocket for him as well. Hard to throw the ball downfield when all you're seeing is opposing jerseys come at you. Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass in the first drive and comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
Really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
Burrow's throw caught by
What
Higgins.
the hell?
And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. Had the offense humming on the first drive. Not much has changed here on drive number 2.
No, and I think a lot of times confidence just really kicks in for a team. They may have been confident going into the game.
Oh, shit.
He's going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. T.J. Watt, the All-Pro, in there to take him down.
You've called plenty of games in your career. Do you believe in
we're seeing it right here.
Oh, there's no doubt about it. The run that he's been on, how about that? 3 sacks in a game a week ago, and another one right here. Oh, he's feeling it in a big way.
And they're going to lose some on this play.
Very
Being
nice.
knocked back to the 18. So they'll wind up losing
Very
7
nice.
on the play. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal. They run with Bowden. Calling no gain on the play, so no help there.
Very
And
nice.
4th and goal. This situation in the 4th quarter, you go for it. But here, take the points.
If you go for it here and don't get it, you and I are missing our plane, and we're going to the post-game press conference to hear him justify it. Because the next thing we'll see is the owner walking in announcing a firing. There is no way he goes for it here. Get the field goal. It's the first half of the game. You've got time to make it up.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. Again, it's Johnson. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
And a Macarena. Ooh, that boy hit a backflip.
Touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Steelers on just 2 plays have taken the lead. A nice throw there by the 2nd-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that was the kind of play he would have made as a rookie. Because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
Boswell now to kick it away
Nice.
after the touchdown.
Good start right here for me on offense.
The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Cincinnati's offense coming back here onto the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. On the ground, it's Bowden.
Holding. Got to be holding.
He's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Yeah.
So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. Only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
They'll run it here with Bowden. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. It'll be a gain of 7, but I'd imagine we'll see the punt team here on 4th down. So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Hawkinson. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. On 2nd down, it's Harris. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there.
Brandon, after last week, we went over 200 yards. Looks like the hot tub, cold tub, whatever he did, it worked pretty well.
Much chatter about that performance. Rightfully so. AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
What the hell? Well, all right.
They will throw on first down with Burrow.
And he'll find Chase on the right side complete.
Yeah, this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Throwing again on second down. Burrow. And a quick throw here that's complete.
When the offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Throwing again, it's Burrow.
There we go.
They're gonna get it. They bring him down to the sack back at the 16-yard line. Fletcher Cox, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to
Go get his ass.
pressure, and they got
Yes,
to it
sir.
again. T.J. Watt, his 2nd sack of the night.
He's the NFL sack leader coming into the game, and now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category. And Hopkins' kick is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
Oh, a dangerous
go.
return man showing here. And a good return, able to
Damn
get out
it.
across the 35 to the 36. Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. He's showing off that arm, showing it off very well. They've got the lead. Don't forget, though, about the protection he's had. The protection's been good.
And I'll guarantee you he hasn't forgotten about it at all because that's keeping him clean in the pocket, allowing him to step into throws and make those deep passes come true. I mean, it's just been beautiful for him to do. But guess what? In the huddle, on the sidelines, guaranteed he's thanking those big guys up front for keeping him safe. I have a feeling he may even buy dinner.
Indeed, entertaining to relive some of those deep balls. A throw left side to start the drive is complete.
But it appears that they read man defense and went to the out route. And what you have to do on that one is a receiver's got to make sure he works the defender towards the middle of the field to give himself space to cut to the outside and have that ball delivered with good timing, and they got it done.
And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's say, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. First down, and they go back to Harris. Room here to run. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. For a lot of people, MVP award means a quarterback award usually, but over 100 yards again last week. They're going to have to look his way more than once when giving out this award this season, I think.
Yeah, it's not just the consistency. It's been some plays that we've seen where we talk about him for weeks thereafter.
Yes, sir.
That's what we're getting out of him. Over 100 yards last week. Expects to continue that in this game, too.
Now a first down carry for Harris. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. It's Logan Wilson there to bring him down. Again, it's Harris on second
come
down.
on.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Flushed out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down.
These type of plays are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush, but were unable to do so. He gets away, picks up a big first down, and sets up 1st and goal inside the 10.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great effort there.
Yes, sir.
With touchdown number 7
Yes,
of the
sir.
year. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. Well, that's about as quick of a passing touchdown as you'll ever see right there.
Everyone has a section in their playbook called the quick game. That was a super quick game.
Good shit.
Out of the hands of the thrower, bam, right to the receiver. Successfully for a touchdown.
How in-depth is that quick game play?
It's pretty in-depth because people want the ball out of the hands of the quarterback into the playmaker's hands downfield as fast as possible. There are a lot of plays, a lot of options involved with that.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it.
Under a heavy rush, and
Money.
down he goes. Fletcher Cox able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the
Money.
evening. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Now a handoff here to his running back. And maybe shades in the steel curtain here as the Steeler defense drops him behind
Money.
the line again. 1 yard is the loss. They back up even further to a 3rd and 15.
I think it might be time to move to a different section of the playbook there because back-to-back runs, both for loss. Now they have 3rd and long coming up.
Yes, sir.
This is too far behind his
Fuck
man.
I'm talking
He missed
about.
him. It's incomplete.
Here's Michael Pilardi now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Taking it about the 36. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. There he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. And how about the start so far, Charles? 3 first-half touchdown passes.
And that's how you generate excitement on a team. Keep your offense moving at a really high level. And it's also how you establish leadership by playing that well. 3 touchdown passes, that's the way to lead.
Now he's just hoping for number 4. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Johnson.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And he picks up about 6 as he gets this down to the 41. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him. So when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
McFarland running out of the gun.
Finding room to the 20. And down
Very
to
nice.
the 16-yard line. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. They'll look to throw now on 1st down.
Oh.
Over the middle, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back.
No,
Come on.
He lost the football, and the Bengals grab it. Look at the big man rumble. The 40.
What? I can't even control him. I couldn't even control the running back.
Into the end zone.
Bullshit.
Recovery and a Cincinnati touchdown.
Bullshit.
And that's a linebacker showing he can move pretty good with a football in his hand.
That's not just a short shuttle now. He took it and went a pretty good distance, didn't he? Did you get the 40 time on that?
I didn't, but he got 6 points.
Damn.
But I know that in a great play
That
for
hurt.
the defensive unit. A little surprising they wouldn't go for 2, but this is up and good. And this is now a 1-point game.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They'll be looking to make amends for the events of a moment ago. A fumble return for 6 points.
You absolutely have to protect the football. That's got to be priority number 1 because margin for error is starting to slip away. Now it's down to a 1-score game.
So a costly penalty yardage-wise as that'll move the football down to the spot of the foul.
And what the officials are looking for in these situations, whether you're playing the man or the ball. And if you're playing the man, you get a lot less leeway in terms of what's going to happen at the end of the play. But if you're looking for the football, it's less likely to draw the flag.
He'll try again with the arm here on second down.
They'll get this to
Yeah,
his
good
tight
job,
end. That's Pat
jackass.
They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And this one is incomplete.
These two teams getting a couple of late season tilts this year. Their first meeting was not too long ago, back in week 12. And it was the visiting Steelers who came away victorious, so they'll look to claim the season series with a win here in Pittsburgh. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
And he comes back with one complete.
And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. They'll look to throw again.
Oh, my
Johnson,
God.
nice grab.
And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
That is one heck of a catch right there. Got his eye on it the whole way and able to make the grab one-handed. Very nicely done, and for a nice chunk of yardage, too.
And he'll get it down close to the goal line, but not quite in. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. They'll try and run with Harris, and he's in. Touchdown, Steelers.
Najee Harris as the first half is winding down. And the Steelers will extend their lead here just before halftime. And this drive, Charles, very well timed as they score with very little time remaining in this first half.
And I'm reminded that they get the second half kickoff as well, so they can break this one wide open.
Yes,
before the other guys have
sir.
a chance to possess the football.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead
Very
is up
nice.
to 8.
Go
So not much time to
Steelers.
speak
Here we go.
of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take
Risk
it
it for
and
the
they'll
biscuit.
bring the football out to the 25.
The Bengals drive about to get going as they go to work with 12 seconds on the clock.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And defensively, they're just looking to keep
Run it,
contained
call a
as they're
timeout.
able to get him
Run
down.
it, call a timeout. Dumb
Now a
as fuck.
timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. From the 31, Burrow. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
He'll air this one out for Boyd. And it's a leaping effort, but it's knocked away.
Yes, sir. Good shit. Good first
So
half.
we reach halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we'll head down to Orlando. That's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Getting caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at Lincoln Financial Field in Philly, where it was the Eagles who come away with the home victory. Russell Gage, a touchdown catch in the victory. From there, it's up to Highmark Stadium to check in on the Bills. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Raiders. Devin Singletary, a dynamite performance, over 200 yards on the ground with 3 touchdown runs. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Cotton and Charles Davis.
Well, this is awkward. Awkward silence. Yeah, how's everyone doing?
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter three? And the Steeler offense ready to get going here in this third quarter. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in this second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of
Good,
success running
dog.
the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. A run with Harris out of the shotgun. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. And quickly they get to the line. Here's Harris. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
The throw over the middle taken in. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Second and 1. He finds his man Johnson. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed in the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
That gets him 3 yards closer here as it brings up 2nd and goal. Again, it's Harris. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Now, after that last play, there's a Bengal down on the field. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal. Harris is into the end zone for a Steeler touchdown. So the second down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line.
Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best.
Let's put P. Ryan in here for the rest of the game. We don't want to get this guy hurt.
And let's get this one in.
So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And it was Najee Harris who finished it off with a touchdown run. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
Here again comes Joe Burrow and the offense for the Bengals.
He's playing pretty well. I don't think it's necessarily him changing up something he's doing, but that O-line, they've got to protect him better.
They do. They've got to make sure that they give him more than enough time in order to find targets downfield. And sometimes what happens when these things are going on is that the field general will step up and say, hey, that's on me, guys. I didn't get rid of it fast enough. Anything to try and relax them a little bit and take some pressure off, because they do know that they are trying.
Yeah, well, we've seen the 4 sacks so far in this contest. Tackle made by Devondre Campbell. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. He gets this one to Boyd. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
What?
Maybe a frustration penalty there because he's picked them apart.
They've tried their best to get to him and haven't done it successfully. The penalty is a result of that hit there.
And now here's a carry heading left. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
88 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Here's Burrow. And he's
good shit.
Down. He's sacked back at the 24. Cameron Hayward able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. So the false start will back them up 5.
Nice.
Jonah Williams, former first-round pick, the guilty party.
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. And that is going to be incomplete as he led him a bit too much.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick.
And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. Well, really not much secret there. 3rd and long, Charles, and he was looking to throw the football. And I would imagine as a defender, you're kind of salivating in that spot, right?
You certainly are, because 3rd and long situations, they tip the scale towards the defense every single time. Now you're actually able to dictate and understand what the offense is trying to do. You know where the first down marker is. You set your defense that way, and maybe you can be a little more aggressive in certain situations because of that. You start focusing on your coverage assignment, and when the ball's released, you break on it and make a play, as we just saw there.
They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw.
And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off. They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Escaping the pressure right. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds.
That was an excellent job of recognizing the situation. His first read wasn't there. Heck, his second read wasn't there. But he bought himself a little extra time scrambling out of the pocket, got to the sticks, and picked up the first down.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. He'll drop to throw.
And he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He gets this one to Johnson. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that's going to make it 4th down. They'll try and run for it, and he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. And after getting tackled, he's still...
Damn it. Well, that ain't fucking good. Guess we'll put in Corum.
Down and looking very slow to get up. And this is certainly not what you want to see in the final week of the year. We'll be back. And across midfield he goes and into Bengal territory. It'll go as a gain of 7 on the play, and it sets up a 3rd and inches situation. Now back to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to move the sticks with a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches.
Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they picked up the first down. After what they faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, that has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
Eluding the pressure right. Now he's going to throw deep right side.
Holy shit.
Touchdown Steelers. Deontay Johnson.
Holy shit.
Second touchdown of the game and his 9th on the year. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead.
You have fun with this one, partner?
I am. He's been fun to watch under center.
We always talk about getting to the next level, right? When we see people get into the zone, this guy's in the master class right now. What a performance he's putting on, just carving them up.
4 touchdown passes. Carving him up is right. Seems like everything he throws is going to be a completion and going in the end zone. Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Let's go in here real quick and get some guys in that never play. Murphy, Loudermilk, Elliott, Big Cat Bryant, Buddy Johnson, Sanborn. Okay. Then we'll go Murphy, Elliott, and Loudermilk. And then we'll go Swell, Sanborn, Buddy Johnson, and then we'll go Izzy. Hell yeah.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
That was fucking awesome.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they do the interception and finish off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big third down.
Hello, my name's Fletcher fucking Cox.
He's going down. Fletcher Cox in there to get him yet again. That is his 3rd sack tonight. They can't figure him out.
I think we've seen this before. someone's down 3 scores, that situation there.
Oh, Fletcher fucking Cox.
Yeah, man. Number 3 right now. 3-score game, 3rd quarter, 3 and out. Not what they wanted, and you can tell on the sideline, those faces are getting a little bit longer as this one goes. Here we go.
Hello,
It's
my name's
Burrow on
Fletcher
4th
fucking
down,
Cox
and
again.
it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
That ain't nice.
Try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. Now they try the right side here, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And the catch made by Johnson. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Now we're 1st and 10.
That's what I call a fucking ass whooping right here, boy.
From the gun, this will be McFarland. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's a gain of 7 on the ground. 2nd down coming up.
An ass whooping.
They'll set up to throw. Flush to his right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse.
Go for it.
Instead, it's 4th down.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Looking to throw.
Open man is Johnson. Touchdown Steelers.
A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Steelers, they broaden their lead.
And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown pass of the game.
Say that again. Did you say 5th touchdown pass of the game?
Yes, sir.
That's a heck of a performance, isn't it? Because they've had no answer for him.
I think I'll do that. Oh, Kenny Pickett. We'll go Dobbs. And then we'll go... Keep the same guys.
All game long. Receivers have been open constantly, and he hasn't missed a single one.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
How many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him.
That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation. In this case, though, I think he's got to make a decision. He's taking a pretty good beating out there.
Yeah, and with the deficit, maybe not wanting to risk an injury.
Damn.
This is caught. It's Boyd. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now Burrow on 1st down.
He gets this one complete to Bowden.
Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Evans, fast footwork.
Despite the score, despite the deficit, no quitting this guy. He's running angry, running through arm tackles. He wants to change what that scoreboard is saying.
Oh, I'm sure, but you're not. You're not going to. Doesn't matter.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Burrow looking to pass. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Well, this game is certainly pretty well over. They go ahead and mark it in the win column. But as a defense, they don't want to get so soft now that everybody just throws the ball all over the place against them, gets big yardage, and puts points on the board. They have pride, too, on that side of the ball.
And he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line. Second and goal from the 6 this time. Now it's Burrow. Now Burrow loses the football. And it looks like Steeler football. It is.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this holds. Now P-Ryan is straight.
Well, he was down.
And the Bengals grab it, so they will set up shop.
He was
Excellent
down.
field position in the red zone at the 19-yard line. And that one quickly went from a big play for the offense. I thought he may go the distance to a... And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble.
Thank God.
3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to third down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
2 yards on the pickup there. It's fourth down. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Fourth down conversions this drive now 3 for 3.
I'd love to get a look at his play chart right now because he obviously has confidence in everything he has written down in terms of short yardage and going for it on fourth down.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Another example of this offense really having their way, Charles, and another big chunk play there on the ground.
And when you look at the defense, they've got to do a much better job of wrapping up when they tackle. A lot of great opportunities continue to slip through their fingers, as do the runners.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair.
Now I call this a Pittsburgh ass whooping, boy.
Second down now as they look to salt this one away. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 49 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back.
That boy running hard as hell.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage.
That boy running hard as hell, son.
And stacked him up.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
I know we're in the era of wide open football, a lot of spread formations, more space, but there's still a spot for power football. We just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle, and, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. He will push his way down to about the 14. Logan Wilson that time there to bring him down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. That one looks like he'll throw here. He'll buy some time right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3.
Dub.
It's one thing to win, it's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put
Man,
up that
oh
number
man,
of
what a
points,
year.
continually feeling they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they
What
can
a
bottle
year.
this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything
Jesus,
wrong.
look at
Whatever you
that.
call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So
Had
for
a perfect game
Pittsburgh,
plan against
They
their
finished
ass.
the regular season with another win. They're 15th against just 2 losses.
And now they'll have the week off as they get set to go after a Super Bowl title. Meanwhile, for Cincinnati,
They lose a tough one here to close out the regular season as they finish at 12-5.
and now they'll have to see how the final playoff picture will all
Jesus,
shake out.
Deontay fucking dominated.
I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Well, thanks everybody for coming by. And man, I hope you're ready for playoffs because I know I damn sure am. All right, everybody. Peace off.